Hi, do you hear what today's thought? And it should be short and sweet today because it's been almost a week since the verdict was handed down, guilty on 34 counts. We all know what happened, the verdict against Donald Trump. Now, there's been so much commentary on the trial that I'm not going to weigh in today. What I'm interested in, and what the whole country actually is interested in, maybe the whole world, is what is the effect on the Trump candidacy, on the Trump campaign. Liberals, obviously, and never Trumpers were hoping that this would end Trump's candidacy, that the public would turn against him, the polls would turn against him, and we're now almost a week since then. Already some polls have come out, even the polls that are 3-day averages. We're now at a point where we're seeing polls where all 3 days of a 3-day average is after the verdict. So we can start to gauge, and I think we have a pretty good conclusion going from now until the election, what the effect was. And there doesn't seem to be any effect. The polls show Trump is still leading, especially in the swing states, which are the important states. He seems to be leading in all those states, but in the general election too. And well, it's kind of funny because they show a head-to-head matchup, Trump and Biden, and they show the five-way with all the other candidates such as RFK, Jill Stein, all the other candidates in the race. So I don't know why they bother with the head-to-head. It doesn't really matter because that's not the election we'll be facing. But in any case, though the head-to-head does show Trump ahead, marginally ahead, as it has all along, and the five-way shows him ahead by more than he is in the head-to-head in most of the polls that I've seen. I should do a poll update pretty soon. But the question is, why? Why does he still enjoy the support that he does after this verdict? Now, the obvious answer to me, some of you can disagree with me, that's what the comment section is for, is because that trial was so blatantly political, and so that case should never have been brought. Alvin Bragg, the prosecutor, even said earlier that the case should not be brought. He wasn't going to bring it until somebody in his staff, 2 lawyers, quit because he wouldn't bring the case, and they wrote a book, and the book became, at least among the liberals, it became it inspired them to start to pressure Bragg to bring the case. And then you have also, when he said he wasn't going to bring the case, that was before Trump announced that he would run for re-election. And then suddenly, after he runs for says he's going to run, and the book comes out by the disgruntled former employees, members of Bragg's staff, suddenly changes course. But that's not what we're talking about today. That's one reason. But there's another reason. There's another reason why even people who think that the verdict was just, that are still supporting him, or at least one person who put up a nice little meme that I'm going to show you that really explains the whole thing. And because I said I want to keep this short and sweet, so let's go right to the meme, and here it is. I would rather vote for someone that is in prison and shouldn't be than someone that isn't in prison but should be. That's the reason right there. And that's my thought for today. Thanks for stopping by. As always, comments are welcome below the video. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, come back and see me again. I would love, and if you could subscribe, that would really be great. But most of all, come back, see me again. I would love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.